All right. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. It's Friday, and usually I like to play golf on Friday, but it's kind of rainy lately, so it's going to be rainy and cool the next few days. So might just play indoors. So sorry about my little mask here. I work outside a lot, and so I get a tan face. I do use sunblock, by the way. So anyway, but I thought I'd come in here and show you my wall of junk that I have, my golf junk. Just doing this for fun, but I don't know if anybody else has a wall like this somewhere in their house, but I got way too much stuff. Um, this is an old bag my granddad gave me that he had. I don't know, a Voight. Anyway, this has got a Callaway S2H2 set in it, and with the Callaway Warbird free wood and driver here. I'm not going to take the head cover off of there, but this one was already off. Move that out of the way. But I have the full set of 1 through sand wedge, and even have a total total putter. This thing is funny looking, but it's a decent putter. I can make putts with it. And then over here in this next bag, this was my daughter's bag, and the legs on it, the stand does not. They're really loose, and I tried fixing them. It doesn't work, but my youngest daughter's old set, she put some artificial turf marks on it, but I've got her new burners. I mean, they were brand spanking new, 2007, not too long ago. So, and I'll get rid of this. There's just some random clubs in here, some single length clubs, and I don't know, some that I cut off short and just for the fun of it. And this is a G-Force 7-iron, which is just like the lag shot, the thing that really bends. I used to use this a lot to practice. I like it, and it works pretty well. Need to do some more of it. And then, of course, the cheaper version of the orange whip. This is my daughter's also. And then in this next bag, this is an SLDR driver, 460. And let me tell you, this thing is not very forgiving. But if you want to hit a slice, this is the perfect club. But I dialed it in myself, and I could hit pretty good. But if you don't hit it square in the middle, it sounds weird. It's not as loud as the Sasquatch, but it gets close. But here you go. This is what you need right here. This is a 70-degree wedge, and you can hit some really high flops. So look how dirty. I use this in the yard a lot, so kind of to cut the grass, because that's all it's good for, really. If you want to hit some really high flop shots, I've actually got a 76-degree Wilson, but it's not here. It's at the pro shop at that golf course. Oops, at the golf course. I almost smashed my finger that I play. This is a Tour Edge driver, the C721 regular one. I like this. I hit it pretty good, but I kind of just upgraded, And this is like a 3 hybrid or something like that. Here's the pro version of the same club. This one. This thing sounds like a hollow piece of wood or something when you hit it. I think there's something wrong with it. I should have sent it back to the factory. They have a lifetime warranty. I should have sent it back to them and said that it was defective or something. I tried hitting it. I couldn't. Nothing. It sounds like I said, it's a hollow piece of a block of wood or something. It just sounds terrible. And here is a Cobra F8 Plus. I bought the head of this brand new not too long ago, and then I got a shaft put on it and everything, shaft for it, but it was brand new. It was like $150. I liked it, but I like another driver that I have a lot better. I'll show you all in a little bit. Just some random clubs that I've tried or messed with or engineered. I like to tinker with stuff. And then I've got this. This is the bag I was using. This is a Izzo. Yeah, the leg on it sticks. Otherwise, I'd still be using it because it's pretty light. But I've got a few clubs. I'm trying to get rid of this thing too. I've got it for sale on Mercari, but I think it's just a little too high. It's got one little scratch on it. I hit it a few times, didn't like it. So now I'm trying to either sell it or trade it. Here's my 1 iron. Oh no, that's a 4. Here's the 1 iron I have. This driving iron, Herbert Green. So I used to use this actually. I used to could hit it. Now I can't. And then here's another club I need to sell, but it's a Cleveland CBX 46 degree. You know, it's like a pitching wedge or whatever, but it's got the milled grooves. And then down here, this is the first club set my daughters used. We used to go to the drive range, and they'd hit those. They could actually hit them pretty good when they were little, you know, 5, 6 years old. But then they discovered soccer. Didn't want to play golf anymore. And then I've got a little skills. My cat's like, if you leave this out, the cats will get all hairy. And then there's just some random junk there. Here you go. This is my arm lock, a homemade arm lock. It's got the arm lock brand grip on it, and it's angled inside, so it sets the face angle at the correct angle. So, you know, I think it's like 4 degrees or whatever, so that you're not hitting down the ball. That way you're actually coming through and going up. But I made that myself. It was a 34-inch putter, and I changed it to where it's an arm lock. It actually rolls pretty smooth. It's too smooth almost. It rolls the ball really well. So this is based off of, let me turn it around here. This is a stance board, and it's based off of Ben Hogan's stance. So you know, this is the chipping and then pitching, short irons, and then your mid iron stance, hybrid, and driver. Kind of wide, but anyway, it's got all that. And you can actually use this as a putting board too, to you know, practice making your line. And it's got club path, swing path lines on it, so you can practice swinging on certain paths to hit the, you know, shot shape you want. And then here's another putter. This is a triple wide Odyssey. No, double wide. Sorry, double wide. It's the cheaper version of it, the DFX version, and it's a good putter. I prefer the mallet. I prefer a center shaft. So I like a blade, but a center shaft. And this is really wide. This I put a super stroke. I still got the original grip. And this is the you know, I think it's 50 gram. Yeah, counterbalance weight in there. And then here's one I just was playing with. I just wanted to try out this grip. It's heavy. But it's the same company that make that arm lock one. But it's more like a bullseye type putter. But this is a Golden Bear McGregor. And it's a pretty good putter. Good two-way putter, but I just prefer one I have normally. Then I come over here. This is my drawers of golf junk. This is my putting mirror. Forgive my floor. The cats like to... My wife loves cats, so we have 4. Anyway, my green screen in here. And attachments. And then I've got a bunch of things in here. This is a blast motion. Anyway, this is for a putter, just the putter. They have a newer one now, that swing analyzer for all your clubs. So, but I liked it. I used this for a while. Then I haven't used it in a long time. But so if anybody's interested in this thing, just let me know. This is my original simulator I had until they stopped supporting it. It's R Motion. And I don't know what I've got written there, measurements or something. Anyway, but I've got the sensor for that, and in here, and the little club attachments that go on your golf club. And then yeah, I've got a Garmin 8. This is an empty box. So, and then RCOS. I've got RCOS sensors on my clubs. And here's a microphone that I used to use. It is now obsolete. I updated the phone, and it doesn't have the little round. That's annoying. This thing cost about $100, and now I can't even use it because of the update on the phone. And of course, I have some Kirkland gloves. These are excellent gloves, by the way, excellent. So, if you're looking for good gloves, these are good. Just make sure you get the right size. Anyway, this is part of a training aid. I used to collect training aids, but it's part of the hanger, and this is the rest of the hanger. It just comes apart. I kind of use this on my one of my other training aids that I have, my simulator training aid, and the swing, what's it called? SLX Swing Logic. Anyway, for the face. And then here's some more junk. A bunch of head covers, some grips, and towel, and some other stuff. Here's another neat little gadget. This is another training aid. Does it work? I don't know. I practiced with it a little bit. But yeah, I've got some other Cleveland putter grip, and I can reinstall that on whatever I want. And then down here, and this is actually a screen for projector, and I've used that with my simulator a few times, some old gloves. And then down here is another training aid. This is a G something, the G-Box, part of the G-Box stuff. So anyway, it goes on your arm, helps you with your arms and stuff like that, and your swing, and of course a putting training aid. This is a good one right here. It's frustrating to get the ball in that little hole, but once you start getting it down, it's pretty good. And then of course one of them self-return putting things. And then here's another training aid, Swing Align. I don't know if you've, it was advertised pretty heavy there for a little while, and I bought one just to try it out, do a review. And I don't think I've ever done a review on it, but I've used it quite a bit, and then I just quit. I don't know, kind of quit using training aids. But so if anybody's interested in this thing too, let me know. We'll work out something, and I'll send it to you. But it works very well. It just, you got to keep up with it, just like anything. Do a lot of practice and get it down, muscle memory and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, let me know, and we'll work something out. All right, so now we come to the living room, and this is, sort of my what's in the bag, sort of, kind of. Anyway, I built this thing, this little cabinet for my club stand and everything. Nothing fancy. Needs to be stained, but it's got a slant at the bottom so the bags will sit back. But this is a 14 way I got. This is a hot Z bag. I really don't care that much for 14 ways, but I got this to put my camera stand in it, the tripod, in one of the holes. So it works good in there, but this thing can get heavy. You fill this thing up with 13 clubs and it's heavy, so don't use it. I try not to use it too much unless I'm going to go in a car or something like that. But I have carried it. I carried it for 18 holes last week. Kind of got heavy. Anyway, I've got all Callaway, mostly Callaway set. So the irons are 6 through 58 degree. Funny thing is, it's supposed to be a 60 degree, but I never found one, and they're really dirty. But I like the CB wedges. They're very forgiving, and they're in stiff shaft 105, I think, KBS. So I like that. And these are regular flex, which I want to upgrade to stiff flex. So they're the steel Elevate 95 regular. But yeah, 6 through pitch and wedge, and then approach wedge, and then 52, 56, and then 58. And like I said, I would prefer a 60, but I'm just sticking with it. But so I've got the Rogue ST Triple Diamond driver. Sorry about my camera skills with one hand. So I'll take that off. So I really, 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 really like this driver. I could say I love it, but it's a Triple Diamond. I've got it set at 9.5 neutral. And, I just hit this thing better than any of the other drivers I have. So I hit it better than the F8. And I got the F8 Plus for nostalgia. I bought one a while back, a regular F8, and I gave it to a friend of mine after I used it, after I upgraded to the Tour Edge. And so I just wanted to get another one. So just to have it, because it was the first of the face that they used. I can't remember the Infinity face. So I got that. So just for giggles, I guess. So now this is a tailor-made 4 hybrid burner, the 2007. These are just the burner. If you can find some of the 2007 model, I don't know about the 2009 burner, but 2007s are so easy to hit. You know, if you need looking for a forgiving club, that's it. You know, it's not going to go real far as to today's, but this is a three wood. I love to hit this off the short par fours. I don't know what the distance I usually hit it, but I hit it pretty good usually. And I love to hit it on the short, the one at Santa Fe, number 1 hole. But yeah, here's the rest of my clubs. I switched them. This is a Sunday bag. It's a tour gear I got at Academy. And this is a whole lot lighter. So I just put in what I usually hit. Put in instead of carrying that whole bag during the week. So it's a little less hard on my back. But I've got the putter I use is a Hamilton Beach, Cleveland. 10.5C. This is a center shaft mallet, and it's got the soft feel. I love the soft feel of the face. You know, it's a pretty good putter. I like it a lot. I don't even think about buying another one. And I'd like to try some of them, some other ones, but I really like that one. So, and I use various junk on my bag. You know, towel, glove, and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. There's my wall of. There's a wall of golf junk in my current setup. So hope you like that or whatever. Like I said, if you have any questions about any of the stuff that you saw, you may be interested in or something, let me know. Put it in a comment and we'll get together or something and we'll DM each other and I'll figure out whatever. I would sell it on Mercari, but I don't want to make too much money on there because they want to charge you, you know, file your taxes or whatever. Then you have to fill out the form and all that junk. But that's all I got for now. Hopefully here pretty soon, in a few days, it's be cleared up and I'll be playing out there again.